Welcome to this short video about a Schmidt & Bender scope 5 to 25 by 56. This scope is also labeled as LP-MTC LT. That means it has an illuminated reticle, parallax adjustment, more tactile clicks on the turret. That means that each 10th click is stronger. This is MTC feature. And LT stands for locking turrets. We have really a lot of videos in our channel, and it's funny because this is probably the best selling and best known tactical scope in the world, and this is our first video review of this really great Schmidt & Bender. It has a magnification range from magnification power 5 all the way to 25. That means it's suitable for medium to long range. It is a mil scope. Well, at least this one is. That means it has clicks in milliradians. That means that each click is 1 centimeter on 100 meters. And it has a reticle in the first focal plane. That means that reticle subtensions always stay the same in regard to the target, even if you change the magnification. So a mil scope. The reticle subtensions are also in mils, in milliradians. It is really robust, very reliable. It has been tested even in salt water on the level 25 meters below the sea level, and it is also corrosion resistant, totally waterproof, shockproof for any caliber, even 50 BMG, and a perfect choice for someone who is looking for a really reliable and tough scope. Identical scopes like this one are also being used by many armed forces around the world and police units. It is 41 centimeters long, really big scope, and weighs approximately 1080 grams. It has a 34 millimeter main tube, and really excellent build quality. If we say something about the turrets, these MTC LT turrets, that means MTC, more tactile clicks and locking turrets. Some of the people don't like them, but I personally think that these are among the best turrets on the market currently. They are double turn turrets with zero stop function. You can see here, 3 clicks from 0 it stops. And double turn means that you can go into the second turn and you have a nice indication that you went into the second turn. The first turn gives you roughly 14 mils, and then the total elevation is 26 mils. That means 2.6 meters on 100 meters, or 26 meters on 1000 meters. Really a lot of elevation, so you can really shoot on a long range. Currently this scope is also holding the world record at almost 2.5 kilometers. What is also nice by these turrets is that they are resettable. Once you have zeroed the rifle, you can lock them into the position. You'll also get a hexagonal key with your scope, and then you have 2 screws on the turret which you can loosen, and then when you lose the screws you pull up the lock, go with the turret all the way to 0, lock it back again, tie the screws back in, and your turret is reset. Really easy to do, and afterwards you have a nicely zeroed turret. The same applies for the windage and for the windage turret. The windage turret only has the more tactile click on 0, so on 0 it stops. All other clicks are normal. Really nice feature. And once you zero the rifle, you can also reset the windage turret the same way like the elevation. Really nice. You can see that all the parts and everything is tough. It's made to be reliable and robust. The parallax can be set all the way from 10 meters to infinity, and it also gives you a very nice feel. Now the reticle, you can get this scope also in the second focal plane, with the reticle in the second focal plane, but it doesn't make sense. So most of the models have the reticle in the first focal plane, and with milled subtensions. The reticles are illuminated. You can see here the illumination knob. It has 11 different settings, but all settings or intensity levels are meant for low light use, so the illumination is not daytime bright. The scope also features fast focus for diopter setting, so we could say that there is not anything what you could miss with this scope. It has all the features that you would need. This scope is available with, I think, 10 different reticle choices or even more. You can get all the reticle subtensions in the manual from all possible reticles. This one is the second focal plane, this one is first focal plane. You can even get Horus reticles inside. Here's a registration document you will receive with the scope. So if you make a short summary, this is a well-tested scope, a really good choice for anyone who is looking for a tested and reliable solution, a general tactical scope. This is also why it is one of the most favorable or most known tactical scope in the world, especially in the armed forces and similar. I think that the only minor minus is that it's big. It also has a really small tunnel effect at lower magnifications. This is not a big thing. And everything else on this scope is really made high quality and best you can get. So thank you for watching. If you need any additional information, please click the link below, visit our webpage, send us an email or use comments.